Which is the other chapter which is going on? Complex number. The other one. Exam can say next first week. Huh? And Diwali vacation is later on. So last class we had seen how to plot a graphs. So some inequations will be given to you. While plotting, first you have to make it into an equation and find the two coordinates. So first put x equals to 0, find the value of y. And put y equals to 0, find the value of x. So these are your 2 points, 0, 5 and 10, 0. Then what you have to do? Put both x and y as 0 and check whether it is true or false. 0 is less than 10, so it is true. So this is false. Now the third line. So now first is 0, 0. Then when you put y as 0, what you are getting? Again 0. Now same point you are getting, no? You are getting again 0 and 0. But if you write this like this in the table, the second point also is 0 and 0. Now while plotting, one point is 0, 0. Second point is also 0, 0. But in order to draw a line, you need two different points. So right now that is the same point. So you cannot take the same point. So this is a case where again the point is getting repeated. So in this case, put any other value of y instead of 0. Put any other value of y, whichever you want. So you can put y equals to 1 or 2 also if you want. Any value. And then calculate the value of x. X is also a table. So this point we cannot take because it is getting repeated. So your second point will be 20. Now you can plot this line. This I told you all, you don't have to plot. This only means answer is in the first quadrant. So these three lines you have to plot now. So check which is your maximum number. Maximum is 10. You can plot till 10. 10 will be where? On the x-axis. Y-axis maximum is 5. Y is 5, your x is 10. On the x-axis, you can drop till 10, drop till 5. The third case, these are your normal problems. So third case, when you put x as 0, you are getting y as 0. But when you put y as 0, again you are getting x as 0. So same point, if it is repeating, take any other value of y other than 0. And then calculate the value of x and put it in the table. And now plot the line. Whether you want to put 2, 3, whatever, whichever value you want, you can take. Now here, how to check? Now here you will see, listen, if you want to test which side is true or false, now the problem is you don't know 0 is like less or 0 is bigger to tell whether it is true or false. Okay, if it, huh? Yeah, but if it was like this also, then also it would be true. Both the cases will not justify, no? So we are not sure whether it is greater. We never consider this while check. So this case, it is not working. So in this case, what you do is take it again. This is not working. This test is not working. Now take whichever is a negative fellow, take him on the other side. So right now y is negative. So just take him on the other side and keep. Okay. Now who is small and who is big? You know, this side is small and this side is big. Right now who is this fellow is small and y is big. Okay. What you have to do is take that on the other side and compare who is the smaller one. Negative one you take on the right hand. Right now comparatively x is small and y. So whoever is small, give him a negative sign. Whoever is big, give him a positive sign. And so I'll tell you later how to shade which side, whether origin side or some other side. This you know. True means always you have to go towards the origin. False means you have to run away from the origin. Now this is a special case. So that is most of the time you will have questions like question number 1, 2, and 3. Only 4 and 5, if worst case if it is that is why we are doing this 4 and 5. Otherwise, normal problems you will have like question number 1, 2, and 3. Plot the first line 0, 5, 10, 0. Name the line. First one is true. True means origin side. Second one 0, comma 1 and 1, comma 0. False means upward. Away from the origin. And the third line, see, now be careful. One is 0, comma 0. Other one is 2, comma 2. How you all mark 2, comma 2? You all don't read this as 0, comma 2. Huh? This is wrong. One point is 0, comma 0. Other point is 2, comma 2. Means x is also 2, y is also 2. So it will be like this. Here. So both the distances are 2. One is 0, comma 0. So your third line will be like this. Now which side to shade? Here. So we cannot use, I told you, the true or false concept. But I told you something. What we got? X was small, y was big. Okay. This was negative, y is positive. Now this line, two halves are there. One is upwards, one is downward. Look at the up part. Y is what? Plus. X is what? Minus. And look at the lower part of this line. What is x? Plus. And what is y? Minus. So which one we want? We want where x is minus and y is plus. Which side it is? Where is negative x axis and positive y axis? This side. You have to shade it this side. Upward. Again repeating. This line, one up region is there, one lower region is there. So check which axis it is. We want that area where x is negative and y axis is positive. So y axis is positive and x is negative on the upper side. If it was ulta, suppose, like this, if it was, then this would have been big and this would have been small. Then this would have been plus, this would have been minus. In that case, plus x axis minus y axis, you have to shade the lower side. Okay, so now we cannot take this one here. X is negative, y is positive. This side. And now find a common area. Now, which is that common area where all the three colors would meet? You cannot go beyond this. They have specifically given in the first quadrant only. X should be positive. Y. This is that area. Don't shade this part also, smaller part only. Got it? Now try the next problem. These are only like special cases where suppose something like this comes, at least you should know which side to shade. Otherwise, you know, other lines are simple. So do the next one. This again means first quadrant, x and y are both positive. Next, y is, we'll make it as y equals to 2x. Here you'll get it. Now put y equals to 0. What is happening? X is also turning out to be 0. So this same case you are getting. So we cannot take this. Put any other value of y. Y if you are taking, no problem. 1, but only you'll get a fraction. So take a even bigger number. It is easier to plot it. How to check this? Greater. Directly write which is big and which is small. So this fellow is big. Y is plus, X is minus. Whether 2 is there, 3 is there, it doesn't matter. Just last one, X equals to 3. It's a straight line passing through X equals to. Put 0, false. That's it. Here we don't find points. Directly it's a straight line passing through X equals to. Now maximum is 20. We can take a gap of 2. 2, 4, 5, then it will, these numbers will be getting later congested. Keep your graph big enough so that you can shade it nicely. Otherwise, all arrows, everything will look a mess. Take a gap of 2. 2, 4, 8, 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Up till 20 you have to write. Same you have to take on the x-axis also. Pin will be here. One, then no problem. Not a problem. It's okay, you do. No issues. Don't cancel. Do it. Yeah, that's okay. What is there? It's easier to plot actually. Do try, nothing happens. And these still numbers are left 7, 6, 5. Try once. That is what is there to check how big it will be. An exam you can do the this side anyways on the x-axis you need up till 10 only. Maximum 10 will be. Sorry, 15. 1, 2. First one was what? True. Now comes your main line. Shade which side y is plus, y axis should be plus. This region. त्याचा area झाले. If we had taken a gap of phi, that would become too small to shade outward. H minus R. Sorry. Yeah, correct, no? Correct. Oh, x comma y greater than 0 means both should be positive. X is also positive, y is also positive means first quadrant. Answer, whatever you're shading should be in the first quadrant. This is what they are trying to tell you. Like last graph, if you see, go back and check your last graph. Like it could have been shaded outside y-axis also, no? It could have gone ahead. But we don't take because we have to stop because it should be y should be bigger than 0. Positive. Okay, so this is all about the graphs. These are your two special cases. If something like this comes, then you know how to do. Otherwise, rest all are normal problems. In the last part, because word problems are not there, huh? Applications are not there. Only normal applications they don't do. The last part of the chapter, solutions of inequations. Whenever two inequality signs are there, both the sides, how to solve such type of problems. Solve means what? Basically, you have to find a value of x. So we have to make sure at the end only x remains. All the extra terms are gone. So first priority always goes to, doesn't go to multiplication here, ulta. Minus is there. So first we'll have to get rid of this minus sign. Whatever you are doing here has to be done on all the sides, both the sides. So what we'll do is we'll add plus 4 over here. So that minus 4 gets cancelled with plus 4. Whatever you are doing in the middle, do it on both the sides. Everywhere you add plus 4. Both the sides also. So minus 4 plus 4 will cancel. So what will remain? Why are we doing this? So that one term at a time we have to go on eliminating. So that only x remains. If only one term was there, minus 4 you could have taken on the other side, made it plus 4. But right now both the sides are there. So that is why it's like taking minus 4 on both the sides and making it plus 4. Okay. First step clear. Whatever I did in the middle, do it on both. Now this is multiplication. So what I'll have to do? Divide by 3. So divide all the terms by 3 and you'll get done. Now your final answer, you have to write it in a real number form. Who is a smaller number? 2. Write first. 3. Both have equal to sign. So square bracket for both. So x lies between 2 and 3. Starting with 2, ending with 3, square bracket because they have equal sign. Now same way to the next one. Minus 4, minus 4, minus 4. Everywhere you do minus 4 to get to eliminate plus 4. Wherever you write, it's okay. This was plus, to eliminate plus, we added minus. Now we can eliminate this 2. First we can eliminate 7 by dividing by 7, or easier way, first multiply all the terms by 2. Now what you have to divide it with? 7. 7, only 7, minus 7. We need final x value, no? Only x should remain. So when you are dividing by a negative number, remember the rule? Change the signs, make the signs ulta, inequality sign. Reverse inequality sign. Both the sides. Huh? Now two other, all both the signs will change. Why? Because we are dividing by negative. Here we are divided by positive, so it had no change in that. Only when we are dividing by a negative number or multiplying by a negative number, you have to make this ulta. So 2 minus 4. Getting this answer? That. Now while writing in the interval form, which number will come first? Minus. Smaller number you write first. Because now this is ulta, it is red. X is bigger than that. So please write smaller number first. Both have square. You cannot make it ulta. Now try the third one. Now try. First what you'll do is first the single number you have to deal with. So plus 4 you'll have to deal with. You'll have to add minus 4 everywhere. आज multiply करो. Both are minus, so both will cancel directly. Within itself, we can cancel the minus sign. Yeah, you can directly cancel now because this is within itself. Both are negative. Negative, negative. Now multiply throughout by 5 and then divide throughout by 3. A decimal, okay. Leave as fractions also. You can leave it as fraction. Don't find decimal. Now check which is a bigger number. Both are negative now, no? So you know that minus means bigger the number, smaller will be its value. It's like suppose minus 2 is then minus 5. You know that minus 5 is still smaller than this. So this is a bigger number and this, like comparatively, you see without the minus sign, this is small, this is big, but with negative, this will be bigger now. So it is correct in the correct order. Minus 80 by 3 will be first, comma, minus 12. This will have a square bracket, this will have round. Both one is round. Wherever there is no equal to sign, you have to make it round. Check for equal to signs, huh? Carefully. If equal to sign is there, then only you put square, otherwise it is round bracket. And do the last one now. Either you can divide throughout by or you can first multiply throughout by 5. Or first you could open up the bracket also, then also you could have done. So at the end, anyways, you'll end up getting the same. Or if you have not opened up the bracket, not a problem. What happens? Uh, then plus 2. If you have done other way around, no. Again, let's see if we got the same thing. And which you are getting? The answer is minus 23, comma. If you had opened up the bracket also, you could have done plus 6 first and then divide by 3 also. So clear how to solve these 5 problems? So with this, actually we finish with the chapter. These word problems, at least last 2-3 years they are not doing. But I've kept, I did not simply eliminate because just in case if they do sometime in college, and at least we can go through that. So with this, we finish with the chapter. Minimum 6 marks are there for this chapter, or 6 or 7 around that much. One graph for 4 marks for sure, and then 2 marks, I think, or 2 or 3 marks for those other problems.